Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers is the sixth Halloween film, and it is good, it is enjoyable. I'd say it's maybe not as strong as the others, but it's still a decent film. This was released in 1995. It's directed by Joe Chappelle, written by Daniel Farrands, and we have a cast including Donald Pleasence, Paul Rudd. I had no idea Paul Rudd was in this, and I was very, very excited. We also have JC Brandy playing Jamie this time, and Jamie, I won't go into too much details, but Jamie now has a son, and Michael Myers is very much now after that baby, because that baby is, of course, his sister's daughter's son, so they are related. And this one digs more deeply into Myers' potential motives, which I have to say is well written, but I personally didn't enjoy it. I'm not that interested in films about cults and cult killings. I don't care. When it comes to true crime as well, those stories, I'll read them, but I'm not that interested in them. So based on personal preference, that part of the narrative didn't really appeal to me, but I will say it's generally well executed. I think Paul Rudd's character, Tommy, is brilliant. All of the characters are very well written, and I feel like there are some really great moments. This little girl is singing about the rain being red, which is so sinister and so fabulous. Some of the killings felt a lot more graphic, or I guess shocking, so the horror aspect, it felt a little different with regards to the style of horror. It's still a slasher film, but it felt, I don't know, it felt a little more in your face, whereas the previous films, for me, the horror was about what might be lurking around the corner. So the horror felt a little bit different, but it's still very, very effective. The narrative's well written. I think the reasons or the motives given for Myers, they're well written as well, but as I said, based purely on personal preference. I just didn't necessarily find them to be that interesting. It's good. It's decent. I'm looking forward to the next one. I have looked a tiny bit ahead at the next one, and I have so many questions, and I'm keen to find answers to those questions. But for now, I can say that Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, for a sixth film, is not too bad at all. Didn't care much for the narrative in terms of personal preference, but it still is well written. The characters are great. The horror works well. The performances are brilliant. So it's still a good film. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, all things considered, is not too bad. And if you've been enjoying the previous films, then needless to say, I'd say it's worth checking out.